Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a quick makeup look and the whole thing is going to be a voiceover. So we are just going to get right into it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on all social media at CanBeRiha. And let's just start. So what I've done is I've just sprayed my face with nothing but just water, just to kind of add a little bit of the hydration. And then I go in with my Ole Henriksen moisturizer, which is extra thick and extra hydration for the winter months. I think I need to switch it over now though. Next, I am gonna go in with again the Ole Henriksen under eye cream, which is in that yellow orangey bottle. It is the banana brightening cream, and I'm just gonna massage that right into my under eyes like I am doing so. And then I think I'm gonna go in with a primer. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in with a primer, which I put on just on my laugh lines, around the nose area, on the nose area, and that is gonna mattify that area. Oh, and on the forehead as well. And I think I'm gonna double prime because I usually do that. The next one, oh, I changed the lighting because the other one was way too bright. This one again is from Clarins. They're both from Clarins. This one I am putting on in the same areas, and this one is gonna blur everything out and just kind of help me with not getting that foundation in the smile lines and not getting oily all day long. So I'm gonna go in with my foundation next, and I think I'm using the Fenty foundation, and I am using it in the color 280, and I'm gonna put that all over my face with a Morphe blending brush. I massage that right in. Oh, there's a close-up shot because apparently I wasn't close enough to you guys. So we are gonna go ahead and just keep blending that with the brush, and then I think eventually I will go in with a beauty blender just to soften it all up and to make it look more natural and let all the excess be picked up by the beauty blender. It's actually not a beauty blender. Well, it is. It's like a sponge that I call a beauty blender, but it's just from Marshalls. It's not really the beauty blender brand. And then I'm gonna go in, oh, there we go, there's the sponge. So let's just keep blending that right in. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with our concealer, and it is also the Fenty Beauty concealer. And I put it on the bridge of the nose, the center of the forehead, just right above the nose, all under the eyes, and I make sure I put it on the sides of the nose as well for contouring purposes, and then just a little bit on the chin. And then I go in and start to blend that out with the beauty sponge again. That looks like a beauty blender, and I just keep on blending until I am completely satisfied. The concealer is in the shade 290, and this one is a cooler shade, so the concealer is a little bit darker than the next number up from the foundation, but because it's cooler, it is a little bit brighter underneath the eyes, which actually works well together in the way I think of it. I think you can basically use both of them to get the same shade numbers, same shade range, but I wanted my under eyes to be a little bit brighter. And then I am actually going in with a powder. This guy is the Too Faced Pressed powder in warm honey, and I just go in with the beauty sponge and I dab that on just to help with the creases. And then I go in with a flat brush. This is a Cover FX contouring brush, and it's just nice and flat, and I just pat that under the eyes just to give it a little bit of extra coverage, and so the concealer does not get into the fine lines underneath the eye area. I'm going to use the same powder and just kind of dust it all over the face, not too much, just lightly dust it to set everything in place. And as I am doing that, as I'm finishing that, I go in with a eyeliner just right underneath the lash line. I'm not going to go into the waterline. This one is by Urban Decay, and it is in the color Stag. It's a little bit more of a darker brown color, so it's not too harsh. And then in order to blend that out, I use a Bare Minerals pencil brush. It's like a dome-shaped, two-sided brush that I like to use just to kind of blend it. But I am blending it with the Marc Jacobs OMG Omega Shadow number 550. It's like a coppery shade that I like to use. Now I'm using this massive fan brush by Makeup Forever just to slightly contour. I'm not going to go in with a major contour, just slightly contour. I never really go in with a lot of contour unless I am really going out. This one is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer, and I'm just going to go in the hollows of the cheeks, around the forehead and the jawline. And then I go in with a really tiny, small, flat brush and just contour the nose a little bit. And then do the tip of the nose. This is just my everyday look, not something that if I'm doing, going out and doing a full glam. So this is something that's done in about 15 to 20 minutes. And you need to make sure that that nose is always snatched, regardless of it being every day or not every day. So now I am using a bronzer, which is the Clarins bronzer, and it is a bronzing and blush compact. And they don't have a name on it, but basically it was their limited edition. It's a huge pan, and I like to go in just above the contour area and around the cheeks. And as I've done that, I am gonna go in and just put on some setting powder on the smile lines. As you can see, the smile lines are huge for me, that's why I prime it, and I bake it. Well, somewhat bake it. I don't leave it on for very long. This is the Clarins number 2 medium setting powder, and I'm gonna go in with it on the smile lines, the bridge of the nose, under the eyes, around the nose area, under the contour, on the forehead, and just leave that there for a little bit while I do my lashes. And I am using, for the bottom lashes, I usually use the Smashbox one because the wand is nice and tiny and it gets those tiny little lashes. And then on the top, I use the big guy, which is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, which is one of my favorites, but for some reason, this guy is starting to clump on me, and I'm not liking it. The very first one that I bought was not clumping, but this one is clumping, and you can tell the difference that it makes on lashes for those days that you don't want to wear falsies. I never wear falsies myself, so I need to make sure that my mascara is really doing the job it's supposed to be doing, giving you those va-va-voom crazy lashes. And as you can see, I spend a lot of time on the upper lashes. I think I look crazy putting on mascara. So now we're gonna go into the brows, and brows are something I wish I did not have to do because it takes me half the time. The amount of time it takes me to do my entire face is the amount of time it takes me to do just the brows. I do go in with dip brow first in ebony just to kind of get that arch. Then I go in with the dark brown, and then I go with the darkest shade of the Benefit brow powder. And I set it all with the Anastasia brow gel. As you can see here, it's taking me a really long time. Ooh, I'm done. That was quick. Editing. So I do curl my lashes after the fact of putting on the mascara, which is not always the safest, but it definitely works. And there, guys, is my everyday makeup look. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you all next time. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on all social media. Till next time, bye!